Before we begin, bring to mind your own sense of what being loved without trying could feel like for you, your version of it. Then let it go, and let this practice do the work. When this practice ends, you will know that you are loved without having to try. You will feel the love that does not need your performance settle into your body, not just your mind. And you will leave with the unfamiliar permission to be quiet around the people who love you, and to discover that the love is still there. Here is how this lands. A few minutes of breathing brings your body home. Then one core sentence loops, layer after layer, like rings settling on water, until your nervous system carries it without effort. Stay listening. The rest takes care of itself. You are loved without having to try, not as a hope, not as a slogan, not as something you have to convince yourself of, as something that was already true before you picked up the work of staying lovable, not contingent on performance, not waiting on the better version of you. Already here, in the version that is not trying right now. Love that does not need your effort. Love that does not need the show. Love that is not on a schedule of how interesting you have been today. Love that has been here while you were too tired to be entertaining and stayed. And in this practice, you are not maintaining the love. You are being met by it. You are teaching your mind, your body, and your nervous system that the love is not earned by being on. It is the place where being loved continues, whether or not you are. Because the love does not only require your performance, it does not require your performance at all. It requires receiving, letting yourself be loved as you are, letting the love land on the version of you that is not working for it. That is what this affirmation begins to settle into your body. You will hear the same words repeated again and again. And with repetition, the message starts to go deeper, deeper than the trying, deeper than the staying on, deeper than the lifelong habit of earning the love by being the one who shows up clever and ready. You may begin to feel something soften, a loosening in the part of you that has been holding the show together, a quieter relationship with the people who love you. You may begin to notice evidence, a conversation that does not require entertaining, a silence with a loved one that is not awkward, a felt sense that the love does not leave when the performance does. This is how the inner change begins, and inner change creates outer movement. So for the next few minutes, let yourself enter the reality of being loved without having to try. Let yourself feel what it would be like if the love did not depend on the version of you that performs. If you could be quiet around the people who love you. If you could be tired around them. If you could be plain, not interesting, not articulate, not bringing anything in particular. And the love stayed. If the love had been waiting for you to stop trying so it could be felt, that is the reality you are stepping into now. Take a deep breath in, and as you do, gently tense your whole body, your hands, your shoulders, your stomach, your legs. Hold it and release completely. Let every muscle soften. Take a moment to settle. Let the outside world grow quiet. Nothing to perform right now. Nothing to maintain. Nothing to be on for. Just breathe. Inhale slowly and exhale softly. Again. With each breath, let your body loosen. Relax your face. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your chest. Relax your stomach. Relax your hands. Let yourself land completely. Let your whole body settle. And now, begin to remember a new reality. A reality where you are loved without having to try. A reality where the love does not depend on how interesting you are today. A reality where the people who love you have already loved you in your quietest hours and are still here. You do not need to earn the love. You do not need to perform for it. You do not need to keep the show going to be allowed to stay loved. You are loved without having to try. Let that sink in. You are loved without having to try. The love is not earned by effort. I am loved when I am quiet. I am loved when I am tired. I am loved when I am not performing. And I have never had to try. Feel yourself already settled inside this. Your body knows this feeling. Let it remember. You are loved without having to try. You are loved without having to try, just as you are. You are loved without having to try, without performing, without entertaining, without being clever today, just as you are. The love is real. The love is current. The love is yours. You can let it land. You can stop holding it up. You are loved without having to try. The love is not earned. The love has never been earned. The love, through all the years you spent working for it, through every dinner you carried, through every joke you found inside yourself when you were too tired to look, was never being earned. The love was already given. The love was already steady. The love was already yours. You can stop the earning. You can let the love simply be there. The love is not earned. The performance is not required. The performance was never required. The performance, the cleverness, the readiness, the having something to say, the careful management of how you come across was never what the love was responding to. The love is not on the show's schedule. The love is not measuring the show. The love is not yours because of the show. You can let the show go. You can stop running it. The performance is not required. You are loved when you are quiet. You are loved when you are quiet, with nothing in particular to say. You are loved by your people, by the ones who know you, by the ones who chose you. When you are quiet, with nothing in particular to say, the quiet is welcome. The quiet is allowed. The quiet is yours. You can be quiet around them. You can stop filling the air. You are loved when you are quiet. You do not have to be on. You do not have to be on to be loved. You do not have to be on, not bright, not sharp, not generous, not clever, not pulling your weight in the conversation to be loved. The love does not need the onness. The love does not check for the onness. The love stays without it. You can stop turning it on. You can let yourself be flat. You do not have to be on. The love is not earned by effort. I am loved when I am quiet. I am loved when I am tired. I am loved when I am not performing. And I have never had to try. Let the words drop deeper now, not just in your mind, in your shoulders, in your jaw, in the part of you that has been carrying the conversation your whole life. You are loved when you are tired. You are loved when you are tired and have nothing to give. You are loved by the people who actually love you, in the actual relationships you actually have. When you are tired and have nothing to give, the tiredness does not subtract. The tiredness is allowed in the room. The tiredness is yours, and the love is still there. You can be tired with them. You can let the tiredness show. You are loved when you are tired. The people who love you are not waiting for the show. The people who love you are not waiting for the better version of you. The people who love you, your partner, your family, your closest friends, the ones who have stayed, are not waiting for the better version of you. The waiting is not happening. The waiting was never happening. The waiting was inside your own chest. You can let the waiting end. You can stop building the better version. The people who love you are not waiting for the show. You are not a project. You are not a project. The people who love you are managing. You are not a project, not a thing to maintain, not a fixer-upper, not a self that needs continuous polishing. That the people who love you are managing. The project frame is not theirs. The project frame is yours, and you can put it down. The project was never running on their end. You can stop being managed. You can let yourself just be. You are not a project. The love does not need entertainment. The love does not need entertainment ever. The love, the actual love, the kind that has held you through hard years, the kind you forget to count because it just keeps showing up, does not need entertainment ever. The need was made up. The need was inherited. The need was never on the love's terms. You can stop entertaining. You can let the room be quiet. The love does not need entertainment. You can be plain around them. You can be plain around the people who love you, and they will still love you. You can be plain, not bringing anything in particular, not arriving with a story, not being interesting today, around the people who love you, and they will still love you. The plain version is welcome. The plain version is the one they have been loving. The plain version is yours. You can show up plain. You can let yourself be ordinary with them. You can be plain around them. The love is not earned by effort. I am loved when I am quiet. I am loved when I am tired. I am loved when I am not performing. And I have never had to try. Let it become familiar. Let it become normal. Let it become your new inner truth. The love stays when you stop trying. The love stays when you stop trying. And it always has. The love, the actual people, the actual relationships, the actual care stays when you stop trying, and it always has. The staying is real. The staying is steady. The staying is yours. You can test the staying. You can let yourself find out. The love stays when you stop trying. You are seen when you are not performing. You are seen when you are not performing, more than when you are. You are seen, actually seen, recognized, met. When you are not performing more than when you are, the seeing is for the untrying you. The seeing has been for the untrying you the whole time. The seeing is yours. You can let yourself be seen untrying. You can stop hiding inside the show. You are seen when you are not performing. You can rest in the love. You can rest in the love that is already here. You can rest. Your shoulders, your chest, the inside of your rib cage, the part of you that has been bracing in the love that is already here. The resting is allowed. The resting is the point. The resting is yours. You can stop holding the love up. You can let it hold you instead. You can rest in the love. The love does not dim when you are dim. The love does not dim when you are having a dim day. The love, the people, the bond, the fact of being held does not dim when you are having a dim day, a dim week, a dim season. The dimness is permitted. The dimness is part of the package. The dimness does not threaten anything. You can be dim around them. You can let the dim days be visible. The love does not dim when you are dim. You have never had to try. You have never had to try for the love that is yours. You have never had to try, not as a child, not as a teenager, not as an adult, performing your way through every relationship, for the love that is actually yours. The trying was the lie you carried. The trying was the inheritance you can put down. The trying ends here. You can let the trying go. You can let yourself find out what is left. You have never had to try. The love is not earned by effort. I am loved when I am quiet. I am loved when I am tired. I am loved when I am not performing. And I have never had to try. Let your nervous system learn this feeling. Let your mind learn this feeling. Let your body learn this feeling. You can be silent in their company. You can be silent in their company without losing them. You can be silent for a long minute, for a quiet drive, for an entire evening in their company without losing them. The silence is safe. The silence is part of the love. The silence is yours. You can let the silences happen. You can stop filling them. You can be silent in their company. You can answer honestly when they ask how you are. You can answer honestly when they ask how you are, even on the bad days. You can answer honestly. Tired today, not much to say, kind of low, nothing interesting going on. When they ask how you are, even on the bad days, the honest answer is enough. The honest answer does not cost the love. The honest answer is yours to give. You can stop curating the answer. You can let the truth be small. You can answer honestly when they ask. You can stop being interesting. You can stop being interesting, and they will still call. You can stop being interesting. Stop having the new story. Stop having the take. Stop being the friend who brings the energy, and they will still call. The calling is not contingent on the show. The calling has never been contingent on the show. The calling is yours regardless. You can let yourself be uninteresting. You can let the silence between contacts be without effort. You can stop being interesting. The version of you that is not trying is the version they love. The version of you that is not trying is the version they have been loving the whole time. The version of you that is not trying, the one underneath the cleverness, the one who is just here, the one who is not selling anything, is the version they have been loving the whole time. The untrying you is who they know. The untrying you is who they want. The untrying you is yours to be. You can let the untrying you show up. You can let them meet who you actually are. The version of you that is not trying is the version they love. The love was never about how hard you worked for it. The love was never about how hard you worked for it, and it never will be. The love that has actually held you, not the one you were afraid would leave, was never about how hard you worked for it, and it never will be. The work was a misunderstanding. The work was inherited. The work can stop without consequence. You can stop the work. You can let the love arrive on its own terms. The love was never about how hard you worked for it. The love is not earned by effort. I am loved when I am quiet. I am loved when I am tired. I am loved when I am not performing. And I have never had to try. The love is not earned by effort. I am loved when I am quiet. I am loved when I am tired. I am loved when I am not performing. and I have never had to try. The love is not earned by effort. I am loved when I am quiet. I am loved when I am tired. I am loved when I am not performing. And I have never had to try. Notice the stillness that follows. That is the feeling of something settling, something landing. The work is done. Let it be done. Now rest in the feeling. You do not need to make this happen. You only need to let yourself be loved by the people who have been waiting for you to stop trying. Breathe. Soften. Settle. Carry this with you as you return to the people in your life. Stay curious about what starts to shift. Something always does. The inner work you did here is already moving forward, and the love that has been here without your effort is closer to landing than it was before.